randomly because I feel like lives are pretty dope. Going live here, what do we got going on? Let me get my table situated, start putting things away. Um, see what we got. Who we got coming on? Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your comments, guys. So I'm working on something. I had a little idea. I had an idea for a video that I've been working on. That's why I haven't released one in a tremendous amount of time, because I'm working on this idea to bring value. Victor, Chris, what's up? Ulysses, Adam, these nuts. Yo, did you get my, Adam, you know what, I need you to text me ASAP, these nuts. H.J. Holmes, Lazy Jones, Corey, what's up? Everyone, I'm sitting here shooting my content. Sorry I haven't made a video this week. It'll be out Friday or Saturday, but I wanted to bring value, so hear me out. How's it going? Boricua, what's up, bro? Hey, Becca, hope you're feeling better. What we got? Victor, the bread making it come back? The beard, yeah, the beard. Look, I'm trying to grow it out. Adam O, love you, dude. Hope the family's good. Everyone, check this out. I'm thinking of this video idea, right? Of 2019 when I first started detailing for money. Evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Ninja O Meep. What's up, bro? Received the package, was waiting to do an unboxing. Okay. Hit me up. So hit me up. Yeah, do the unboxing, because then you can hit it with the TikTok little ads and get paid for it. Hit me up. So I'm here thinking like, yo, this a lot of you who's been with me for 3 years, and there's a lot more people that that email me now or have never talked to me before that reach out from the channel. They didn't see the beginnings, nor did you, of how I used to detail. You see all the new stuff, right? You saw how I did now, and then when we introduced Lava Cosmetica, Clean Tone, and things of that nature. And I was like, I never detailed like that before. I always detailed with like 5 products. So I'm doing a video of how I used to detail in 2019 and how those starting in detailing can then learn to do it for under $100. What does everyone think? Because back then I never had a Krenzler. I didn't even have a freaking hose. Look, the struggle's real. I used to have to go inside of the house to get hot water for the bucket. So that's the video I'm working on now. I already started filming it. I have the truck here. The truck's pretty dirty. I'm gonna show you how to do rims and tires. I'm gonna show you how to do it with just the 3 products that I used to do it. Hey, sorry about that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I was sitting, you know how you like life hits you in the face, you're like, dog, we have so much to be grateful for. That ever happened to you? Kyle, what's up, man? Jay Hawks. Yeah, see, see, Drago, I do the same thing. Like, I used to have to, I never had a hose before connected outside. And then my shop was 365 square foot. It was so small that when I had to paint correct, I could only pull trucks straight, and I could barely fit. Didn't have a rolling chair. I had a metal chair, and I would have to go section by section doing paint corrections. That's how I started, right? I started washing where I had to use a paint gun sprayer and put the water in the bucket with the paint gun sprayer, and I would have to walk around with the paint gun sprayer and do the whole car with rinses. That's how I started. Yeah, content creators make it look easy. You need, yeah, you don't need to set up. This setup was made because I had a vision. I had a vision, and half the stuff is like from Timo. Oh man, awesome! I'm glad you got it. Sorry it took so long. Tornadoes are dope. Just received 7 gallons of Detail Co products. I really enjoy your products. Like seeing you, Jamie. Thanks, man. I appreciate you so much. What's your favorite product, by the way? But yeah, so here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to my Grassroots. I am going to show you what I did, how I did it, and this is how I did it with these chemicals. And I'm sitting here filming, and I stopped filming. I was like, I'm gonna go live and see what everyone thinks. Keith, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm fortunate to have this garage, but you don't need it. I'm blessed though. You know what I'm saying? Those who are starting off, they do go on YouTube and they see all these people with the nice floors, the $9,000 vacuums, the $1,500 setup, and people are shied away from it. You know what I mean? They don't really know that you don't have to start that way. I started broke, dude. I didn't even know what a Yeti bucket was until Becca and Adamo got me one. I had a freaking bucket from what the heck's that place called? The orange place, Home Depot. No, your garage is way thicker. Yeah, 16 by 40 foot deep. My garage was 365 square feet. Yeah, I moved here. So during COVID, oh man, Kyle, appreciate the love, man. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. I remember I was sitting here and oh, by the way, there was 2 giveaway winners. Email me your address and I'll email it out. And in this video, we're gonna do another wax giveaway, by the way. This is why I want to start it by Christmas. I either want to do a wax or I want to give away a paint serum 6. You guys decide what you want. So I was just sitting here just thanking God for everything I have. And I'm like, dog, no one knows the struggle of just APC rinseless the whole way. The whole way. That's all you had the whole way. There was no one knows the struggle of only having one light in the garage, right? I know a lot of you do, but me. My email address is eddie@thehouseofrags.com. Serum 6 is nuts. We should do both. I have another wax, but the problem with this wax. Oh, and by the way, I got an update for you. So this wax, I talked to K-Wax, right? This one that we did, this one requires an hour wait, and it's a hybrid wax. So it's made to be chemical resistant. This was the Athena. You remember the Athena? It was meant to be chemical resistant, so it was meant to be super hydrophobic, and it lasts on a car 2 to 5 months, depending on the conditions. Well, where's that wax at, bro? Where's the wax at, guy? Oh, I have another one of these. We could do another one of these if you want. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Just make sure if it starts to haze over, because you have too much humidity, just add some water, you'll be good. You waited 30 seconds, I apply and wipe right away. Yeah, the wax was real good without waiting, but I did ask him about it. And their glass coating is the same. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting here thinking like, APC rinseless is how I built this thing. And then I used Klein towels when I could afford it. If not, I was using towels from the rag company, which I loved. And then I was using McKee's and went through F-Bomb and then Wipeout, and I used that for years. Those are the 2 things I used for years. Nah, I love you, Drago. Appreciate you. Wipe off and wipe off coatings are the future. Yep, that's what they're doing. I have been putting Contable Glass Clean and Repel to the test on my semi-truck. Working good so far. Yeah, that thing is stout. Travis, that semi stuff, dude, stout. Dragos, you're the man, bro. I watched you yesterday. I binge watched you for like 45 minutes yesterday. You're the funniest dude alive, bro. He gives no craps about anything. If you don't know him, follow him on TikTok. I don't know his handle, but I've been like, TikTok has been sucking the life out of me. Not in a good way either, right? Not in a good way. Greg, what's up? What's up, Greg? So we're going to give away 2 more things. This is my gift back for Christmas because Josh V stealing my thunder with his little dumbass giveaway. Josh V, I started that first, Josh. All right, Josh? Josh, I started that first. Don't try to... I started this first, Josh. All right, let's give away 2 things. We'll give away a Yum coating. Oh, and you know what? We should just give away 2 coatings. Here's what we got. We'll do a Yum coating, and then I have Hades from Garage Therapy wheel coating. We'll give away 2. At the end of this live, hashtag memory. No, that's too much. That's a big ass word. Let's do hashtag. I don't know. Hashtag. Someone help me in chat. Someone help me in chat. Hashtag broke. Let's do hashtag broke. Hashtag broke in chat. We're gonna wear a Yum coating and a Garage Therapy coating. I have it here. Hades is nuts. For wheel coating, it's nuts. Hashtag broke. All right, hashtag broke. Josh V, if you're watching this, suck it, Josh. I started this first. After this live, in the comments, hashtag broke. I wouldn't say hashtag suck it, Josh V, but I love him. He's my boy, actually. Me and Josh do a lot of stuff together. But hashtag broke after this live in the comments. Shingy, I got your email. I'll send it out tomorrow. I'll see if I can send it 2 days so you can have it before 2 days shipping so you can have it before Christmas. Make sure you do it after the live. If you do it here, it doesn't count. After the live. Hello, everyone. Do it after the live. Because if you do it now, I can't run in. Drago. What products I need to have perfect hair like Josh V? Josh V's blessed, bro. Josh V's blessed. Josh V blessed. But hey, for those of you who are getting the Athena wax, because we're giving away, I think Chingy wanted. Chingy was the first one, so I said the first person who got in the thing would get the Kataba Vanguard wax. That you have to let dry for 30 minutes, Chingy. All right, so we did it together live, and it was nuts that way. They say it amplifies as it sits. The other dude who won, Athena, you need to let that sit, permeate. You need to let that sit 30 minutes. I mean, an hour. Yeah, so I think they saw the live, and they're like, I don't know what you're doing, dog, but that's way, way bad. Way terrible. I ran that this evening and posted it on the post. All right, Tom, I got your email. I'll send it out tomorrow, sir. All right, we're giving away 2 coatings after this live just to give back to community. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. Appreciate you all. Means a lot. Today's giveaway is over, but we started another one. Sup, bro? D2 Nets. I started another one. After this live, in the comments, hashtag broke. Yeah, I couldn't imagine how stout it's going to be because it was stout already. I do believe that it's going to be stouter than Athena, but Athena is a synthetic hybrid wax that has, like, I think they said 30% carnauba, and he said it was meant to take detergent so you could wash it with the high pH, low pH, and it was meant to sustain that. So I don't know. Waxes are coming back. Yeah, so I would spray Infinity on the on the towel, pop, like 3 sprays. Rub it in, take another towel, rub off. Do not spray it on the panel, dry. That's what I'm gonna say, because you'll hate my ass. And but you can spray it on a towel, rub. All right, rub. You'll be good. Maybe a dumb question. Do you regret leaving your tech job for Thor, or has it all been sunshine and rain? Thor has been the biggest struggle of my life in a good way. I have learned a few things. I have ran Fortune 200 companies before from an IT perspective, right? So I run a portion of it. This, I'm having to do it all new, like all of it. So it's been a struggle. And then, you get the heat on the internet of them trying to find out where's Waldo or who's backing us and all that. And I think I was pretty transparent with that. But it's been a struggle. But then I get to redo what I did there. So I know I have a vision. Eric has a vision. Jimmy has a vision. And we're like, you know what we should do? This mobile app. And the mobile app is growing into something that I thought, so the mobile app stuff. So I'm still having to do IT stuff because I built all of our websites. I built all of our apps. I built all of our email flyers. Like, I do all the IT stuff now. So it was hard, right? It was a little hard learning. Has it been your biggest struggle but greatest reward? Yeah, Thor has been amazing. It's been good and it's been bad. I think the bad part is not knowing. And also, like, assumptions are made that one person knows how to order stuff. I'm dumb as hell when it comes to that. So seeing the trend of ordering and understanding how other companies work different from the US, and lead times to fulfillment, lead times to travel, lead times to input in the system, all that I had to learn. And then having navigating shipping, navigating that tariffs is one part of the equation. But then you have tariffs, and then you have import costs and duties that you have to pay. That's been the thing. Hey, good evening, Alex. What's up, bro? Yeah, I'm growing as I'm learning. It's around, like, I'll give you a prime example. Our V1 of towels, not that they were shit, but they were under what we wanted, right? They were not as good as what we wanted. So then we found a new factory. Our new factory, I love them. I love them. And our mission was to be as good as what I thought was the best towel ever. I think we hit that with V2, but it took a year, right? Not keeping stuff in stock is like when you're growing as a company, but then you're growing with another company, and then those learning lessons. Now we have an order, another order, another order. So when the order hits, it comes, we place another one. So it's always making sure that does, and then how to not overcharge, because, you know, guys, the import cost is pricey, man. I made a lot of friends from Riff Raffs attracted to Thor on a personal level. Thank you for that. Never met them if not for Thor. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thor, my dream for Thor was with community, bring people together. Yeah, new towels are already, I'll tell you everything that's coming. So gosh darn, I'm so stoked. Garage Therapy 5 liters are already in the States. They're at the port waiting to get to the warehouse. So it should be soon. We have towels, 3 containers of towels are at the port waiting to go to the warehouse till the 27th. It's going to be every towel in stock soon, God willing. We have another order in, so it's just a complex. Yeah, it's all going to be here. It's awesome. Thor has definitely created a community. I'm grateful to be a part of it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you, man. Alpha, thank you. Corey, I appreciate you. Did JCC say that weapon mass drop? Yeah, it's dropping. We are creating something that's never been done for a 16 by 16 rags in a row. It's never been done. Period. It's never been done. And when we announce it in like 5 months, it's going to be insane. Adam, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, WMD is nuts. WMD was our homage. Let me see if I got the towel here. That was our that was a work in progress, bro. Hold on. So this is right here, the weapon of mass drawing. So the goal of the weapon of mass drawing was, of course, to see if we could improve on some things. Oh, the baby goat has a different sound on each side to keep the weight balanced, so it's 1 for 1. So like you see this one, how it has a thinner side. These right here have to be sewn together because there are many towels in one, so the sew parts happen at the thick part. That happens so the weight of the towel is 1 to 1 for what we paid for. Because back then we were having issues with the weights too, because what we paid for we didn't get. And I have receipts, and then that company ghosted me. So if you ever want to buy towels overseas, talk to me first. But look, here's what we got. So you have Korean plush, then twist loop. So it dries 70-30 blend. It dries insane, it's soft, and it's tight. Yeah, Garage Therapy slaps. What's up, bro? It's where it's folded, Flint. Doesn't make sense that for. Yeah, that's exactly right. I think Josh V would sell more towels if they didn't look like a beach towel. I don't want my neighbors thinking I'm rubbing sand all over my cars. His thought on that, and this is, you have to understand from Josh V is so what he wants. Does that make sense? He knows what he wants. He likes it. The towel itself just has stripes, but it's the same towel structure as like DIYs or something like that. But he did that for a reason, because that's the vibe he's going for. Garage Therapy makes killer products. Yep. Then one end and stick the other part. Thor has become the only place I shop from other than a few Labo products that Clean Garage has. Thank you, Eddie. Let me know what those products are. I'll carry them. Let me know and I'll carry them. Love the beach towels so far. Looking forward to new towels. Glad to see GT get some love. Oh yeah, we're getting all their stuff. They're actually going to come out and film too. So we got Moz and Roger coming April to film because I didn't want them to freeze their nuts off. So I am excited for them, but we're bringing all their stuff, even some accessories and things of that nature. Happy Friday. What's going on, sir? How did you like the new one? I have them all. They're great. Their coatings are awesome. I'm actually going to put this truck, I'm going to do my video on how I used to detail in 2019 on this truck, and then I'm going to actually polish it. And another video, I'm going to apply every single coating, almost every single coating I have at Thor to show you the durability over winter. Anyway, you can get Sonax products, or are they exclusive to AutoGeek? I don't know. What from Sonax are you feel like you're missing that you don't have everywhere else? Yeah, we have mild deep waxes coming as well. Got my luminous order yesterday. Put it to good use today. Good stuff. Thanks for that, Yo. You're welcome. Tomorrow is the Paul Joshua fight. Oh yeah, we're going live. Look, I'm going to be honest. AJ's going to put us. AJ, he's going to. Somebody save him from getting knocked out. Because it's about to be a bloodbath. Mark Horn, what's up, baby? What's the story with the, oh, shoot, what's up? No! Look, if you get a bottle from us that doesn't have the red plug, that's not from us. Everything comes red plugged, required. He said, what did he say? What's the story with the goat? Oh, what's the story with the goat being 2,200? We paid for 2,300. The warehouse, the factory we bought it from. I don't mind calling them by name. The factory we got it from cheated us. I have the receipts, the coupon saying that we should have got 2,200, 2,300, and they were inconsistent. I didn't like the inconsistency, and we didn't know until the future. So we switched to an actual company where the real fibers are 2,200, and everything's weighed before we ship. Yeah, I got Texta. Yeah, I'll get these on Thor. I'll actually order it tomorrow. Can you email me that list, bro? And I'll get it done. Eddie at the House of Rags. If you lost half a bottle, what was it? You see this? Dude, the new rinseless wash is now coming with the new labels. You saw that, right? They're in the wilderness somewhere. Yeah, V2 towels are nuts. Yeah, email me, bro. You email me, I'll get them ordered ASAP. Whatever you want from Labo, let me know. I just didn't know what people would want. So we ordered the stuff that they told me that we're selling a lot of from Labo. Hey, Mason, I sent you your why is he going live right now? Why is Josh V? Can someone go to Josh V's live and tell him he's such a, you're a dick, Josh. All right. I sent your stuff. Josh, you're a dick. No, I'm joking, guys. Make sure I'm muted. That's messed up. Josh is going. Why does Josh go live when I go live? I hate his ass. Josh, I've been going live before you, bro. What's going on, Josh? You keep going live. All right, he's doing a giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway. How's this giveaway work? Someone tell me. I can't call him because I'm filming live on my phone. Conway. Look, he needs to go live. Yes, look, someone call that man. Someone call that man. I don't know what's happening. This is the second time that ninja goes live when I'm live. I'm confused. All right, what kind of giveaway does he do? Does he do a giveaway of products and then you have to do something? Like, how do you get it? I've been doing... Yeah, this is nuts, bro. He's been going live since I've been going live. Someone help me here, bro. Help me. Yeah, man, Southwash is a real good product. Oh, it's already, you missed it. So here's an update. The shipper has it in Chicago at the port. We're waiting for U.S. Customs to release it. I got to pay the duties. Then we're taking that and it's going to go to the warehouse. So we should have it before Christmas or after Christmas. Tell Josh to suck. Josh, if you're watching this, suck it. Oh, nah, yeah. We're picking two winners. Look, if you're new here, you're coming here, We're giving away 2 ceramic coatings. We're giving away Garage Therapy Hades. We're giving away Yum coating, like a body coating. Hashtag broke in the comments after this live is over. I'll spin the wheel like I did today. Shout out to the 2 winners who won the waxes. Appreciate you. And if you got the waxes, they told me 30 minutes for Vanguard, an hour for Athena before you get it wet. Yeah, the Ragnarok's nuts. Tell him, Sparkle, to suck it. I'm going to have to unsubscribe from him. So it's already in Chicago, Austin. The gallons are already in Chicago. We're waiting for customs to release it. Once they release it, if it could happen tomorrow, Chicago, our warehouse is right next to the custom place. They'll drop it off. If that's the case, they take 1 day to check everything in, and then it'll be live. If not, it'll be after Christmas because the warehouse is off, and so is store 24th and 25th because we're going to hang out with family. All of the 5 liters from Garage Therapy, citrus, rinseless, car shampoo, wheel shampoo, decon, snow foam. Yeah, the baby goat. So you're talking about the baby goat has this thing. I'm going to show you what you're talking about. That's by design because that's where they have to fold it and cut it. Yeah, the green one was my idea, by the way. I did that for the culture. So you're talking about this scenario, right, brother? So the towel itself, you see it. You have a thick part here. Remember, that's where they have to fold the crease in and cut it because it's a blend of, it's how it's made. You see that? That's where the seam is. You see how this has no seam? Do you see how this has a seam? That's all that is. That's all that is. Yeah, Kataba is insanity. Do you have the new Zeta? The new Zeta? What the heck is a Zeta? Oh yeah, Zeta's coming. I'm already ordering it. So all that's coming. All the new stuff, it's already pre-ordered from Garage Therapy. Yep, that's new Zeta is the new Garage Therapy product. All of it's already been ordered. I got every gallon, every 5 liter gallon. Those colors I'm keeping, orange and green. Yeah, their citrus is nuts. Yeah, it's normal. So that's a normal cut because this is where it's actually like sewed. You can see the sewing here where they close it off. Yeah. Weapon of mass drying is this one. And this is coming in 3 different sizes. And the towel, I'm not gaslighting you, the towel is nuts. The towel is nuts. Luminous is Conway. Everything that you wanted and people wanted, it's on its way to Terrell. They have a 25-day lead time, so that's just to pack it and ship it. And then you have 20 days on water. So that's why it's taking so long. What's CS? Citrus? What's CS? Someone help me with this. But I got gallons from every Luminous product. I have every Luminous coating. I have every Luminous new thing that they came out with. They have a quick detailer now that is like, you know how glossy, slick, and all that is actually like a sealant? They got a quick detailer that I would believe. Look, I'm not gonna say this, but I love when Koreans go against each other because they both know Kung Fu. That 1-to-1 gloss booster. Tell Josh I love him. I'm still gonna unsubscribe. Where's Josh at? Yeah, I could say stuff about Odin V2. Come over here. Odin V2. We're using their latest technology from one of their pro coatings that you have to sign up for. And we're going to change a couple things. For me, the smell of Fine Labs coatings kind of suck. They're too potent. So we're changing the solvent carrier, but it's going to have the same as their new coating. It's going to be super slick, fast drying, super hydrophobic, super glossy, and super chemical resistance. No, I will never unsubscribe. But Josh is one of my boys. He's like one of my best friends. No, they haven't been lying. They were ordered, but they were. The problem of that was they had some. It sold out. They got a lot more. It sold out. Like all their towels are coming. What's the biggest available in the drying towel. What's the biggest available size? Diva version 2 would be the biggest towel we carry. We don't have any in stock. Version the Goat V2s are pretty massive. Pans, the beach towel, and the drying blanket XXL from DIY. No, I'm not carrying Vanguard products, just Kataba. I really want to focus on the brands we carry and make sure they grow. Just order some GT 5 liters from where? Where'd you order GT 5 liters from? They're not here yet. They're at the port. Kataba spray and rinse sealant, you got to give some respect. Make sure you dilute it correctly. Make sure you allow it to not stay in a car and then spray it off a lot. It's real good. I would put it up there with like Luminous's of Aqua. Real nice. I used D1 the other day and honestly loved it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hello. Oh, thanks. Thanks for watching last live. I had to clean it up. It was pretty bad. Maybe a few Shine Supply products on Thor in the future. I love Jeremy. We have 5 liters of really? No way. I didn't get the notice. Did we? No way. Hey, can I get someone to check the House of Rags? I didn't get a notice that we received it yet. Someone check the House of Rags if we got 5 liters for garage therapy. Classy Glassy is already being packed, boxed, and Lightning is coming this week. It's already, we're waiting for the applicators. We do have a debacle with the box for the applicator and fit, so shout out to ProTech for taking care of that for us. 5 liters of Decon detail spray set in stock. Oh my Lord, if that's the case, I'm gonna, oh my Lord, they didn't tell us we were gonna make a big announcement. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna announce it. I guess they're in stock. I guess they're, what the fuck? Oh my Lord. All right, they're in stock. I'll send an email out tomorrow and we'll go live. That's ridiculous. I didn't know. All right, cool. They're in stock. What the freak? Oh my Lord, that's wild. All right, email going out after this. That's nuts. I'll send an email because we should be getting everything in stock. So that means they didn't do all of it yet. And I know we're getting waves of 5 liters that were done. Yeah, so maybe it's still being counted in. Get Jamie on it. I can't talk on the phone while I have the live going. Yeah, Lightning is awesome. I use Paludio acid often when it's like salt. How long on the mild deep wax? Hello, John. It should be on the way. They already finished packing our order. We have a restock mild deep coming, and their new waxes. You know what we should do? I should go in my. Have you guys been to my office yet? Let's go to my office. Let's go to my office. First, we need a coffee. What's up? What's up? Make a coffee real quick. We're gonna go to the office. So I gotta tell Jamie to send the notice. I need to send the email out. Wild. What do you recommend? Make a solid impression. I would go thick. Slim is good too. Or I would go Clean by Pan or Odin. Frankly, depends on the cost of coatings that you want. I have a nut allergy? No. My wife does. Franco, shout out to Franco. He sent my wife these. Me and the girls have been eating them. And then, V2 towels are much better. They're going up. I'm actually redoing the garage because I got inspired, Conway. So when you come visit, they'll be up. You heard, Conway? All right, we're gonna go to the garage. I mean, to the office. We're gonna go to the office. All right, guys. This is my studio office. And then we'll just hang out. Currently use Dura coatings. Dura coating, what's that? What's a Dura coating? Oh, Flint. Have you been spying on us or what? What's this say? What's that say? Someone tell me what that says. Oh, it doesn't say anything because I'm texting him. Yeah, we got it. We got it cooking, guys. We got it cooking. Never used the grayscale, man. I don't know what that is. Is BDE not an APC? No, it's not. It's a degreaser. It's a citrus degreaser, actually. I would not use that for the interior. Our APC is using like green surfactants, and it's nuts. We're calling it Bifrost. Bifrost, because you know it lets you go through every. Lets you go everywhere. Awesome name, nice name. Yeah, it's a pretty cool name. It already has a name. Like we call it the Bifrost. Call it the Bifrost, guys. Do you have a date? It's in production right now, so it takes about a week for the label. So I'm thinking 3 weeks. Three weeks. 3 semanas. Such a nerd. How's the Cologne TikTok doing? Look, I started this Cologne TikTok. It's so different to me. TikTok is a different animal. I just tried to just be myself on there. And I wanted it to be like secretive so I could just grow my own pace. And then y'all started finding me on there. So I'm just gonna let you all know I'm on there. But it's going pretty good. My TikTok, my Cologne collection, I'm obsessive, guys. I think I have obsessive compulsive disorder. Cause I go all in. You know what I mean by that? Like if I start something, I want to be the best at it. Like the Pokemon. Hey, what's up? Oh, I like Pignon coffee. So you guys started finding me. So then I went in, started doing it. And then I was like, look, this ain't gonna work at my desk, right? So I actually created a little corner for TikTok that, you know how TikTok people be lying and act like they have this whole room full of crap? I created this little corner in the basement to actually use for TikTok. You have to have OCD to be a detailer. Yeah, pretty bad. To buy cologne is my real test to smell good. Oh my gosh. Everyone here knows what you mean. Yeah, see, you all get it. Any recommendations on shop lights? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give flowers to Matt Mormon. He has some lights that I've been using, and you can order from his site or you can order it from wherever he gets it. I bought his first round of garage lights. I got the 6 lights or 4. Those are pretty cheap. No, you don't have to send me nothing. I'm gonna need new affordable scents on Bye Bye Colognes. I got you. Affordable scents for the office. I got you. I think OCD has kept Thor going strong this year. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Bria lights from Amazon are nice. I used to have those in my old shop. But the problem with those is that you don't really have the luminance. The lumens, is that what you call it? So when you try to do paint correction and stuff like that, it's hard to see. But I'm blind, so I'm just speaking of my experience. Maybe other people who have great vision can see it. I'm gonna show you my old garage. I gotta find it. I want to be the very best. Can you believe me and Jamie's been at this for 2 years almost? It's crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. All right, I'm gonna show you my garage here. Because the hustle back then was insane. The hustle back then was wild. Glad to see. Are his lights overkill though? Like, no, I have his old ones, not his new ones, because he's using like some real like the. He used to have these garage lights that he would use. I think they're from Prime Lights, but I always try to honor him because he kind of created it. And then he didn't create it, but he created like he found it. And they have 4 bulbs. They're from Prime Lights. They're pretty good. Do you know if the Oz will have a sale over Christmas? I could ask them, Rach. Can you break me off with some thing to get bye? What are you looking for, bro? I got you. Hey, Dark, what's up? We found love in the hopeless place. We found love in the hopeless place. You guys never seen this video before, right? Where my wife was going through chemo, and we haven't taken a vacation because I was still going to school. I was doing my job. I put the career first before my family. I changed that now. Hawass Cobra smells like imagination. I already have dupes of that. So in my opinion, I think Hawass Cobra is good on the start off, but the dry down, it projects longer. But I still think Full House and Marl is better in my opinion. But I went on this journey and I vlogged. I tried to do like a vlog of us going to the zoo and stuff in Omaha, and I got 4 views. But I talk about rinseless, I get 100,000. I'm confused. That's always confused me. Never understood it. Man, I'm looking for this garage. Looking for this garage. All right, guys, lock in, bro. Lock in. You ready? Check this out. Can y'all see that? That was my old garage. I don't measure. You can measure it if you don't have markings by taking a quart and then finding out how many quarts are in a gallon, or take an old gallon water that you use like distilled water and fill that up 3 times. So this is where I started, right? So a lot of people, this is where it all began. It was all a dream, and then I turned it into this. This is what I had. That's all I had. That's all I had. And then it was Wando started with me when she was young, and we were detail cars together. And I used to just use Geon. These were our shirts. This is all the space I had. These are the Brer lights, so you can see. Pre Disneyland, yeah. This is all. I never had a drain. Never had a drain. Idaho those don't have drains, right? So even now I don't have a drain. So when I look at, this is what I did all the work. We didn't have heat. I had 3 lights. I painted the back because I wanted it to be thin. I had one like this is what I try to tell people, dude. I didn't look at this. This is all I used. Rupes was my jam. Still is. It's just this is all I used. This is it. That's how I wash cars too. That's how I started. Hello, what's up, bro? So yeah, that's how I started. I started like humble beginnings. A lot of people think I should have my. Yeah, I hope you have it. If you don't, let me know. I'll ship you one overnight. No, I never widened it. I always had 360 square foot. Cars could fit in straight, and I would have to wash the car with a paint gun that you would buy from Harbor Freight, that you would put it in a bucket, and that's how I did. That's how I did it. So when people just see now, but they don't know that I had to hustle. And it was a struggle every day. Every cotton picking day was a struggle. This was my shelf. Look at this. And so people know this is all I had. What do you see here? You see that? All I used. That's all I used. That's it. That's it. I didn't even have a shelf for my towels, but I was still making money. Believe it or not, I was still. That's what I had. That's all I had. Yep, I had that, and I had a APC sit. That's how I started. See, Adam, I love your face, man. What's a good topper for thick? After 6 months, I would use Infinity, or I would use um, any of the other products. Kataba would be a wild one. Luminous would be good. Young Garage Therapy. It depends on how long you want the protection to last. We just did an add-on 32 by 20 by 16. The opening building, I have it on. Blessed to see the. Yeah, man, that's crazy. You have a big space, man. I'm happy for you. And now you have 34 cabinets full of stuff. Yeah. Hey, have a wonderful night. The grind isn't always glorious, but it's amazing. Yeah, it's a grind. A lot of people don't understand it, right? Like, the grind is hard because you got to dedicate so much time and effort to what you want, and you can't quit because it seems like you are up against the wall. And to quit when you are, this is what I'm learning about TikTok that's pissing me off. Like in YouTube, I started another YouTube channel just for. I'm not telling you it. This is just for colognes, right? It was like, can I grow it again? You have to get past the 10 views to get the 100 views, to get the 2,000 views, to get all that. So it's wow. To start over is nuts. You just got to keep going. You got to keep grinding. The dollar in the dream dog? No, no. I just want to. I was just like, I was shooting this video downstairs, and I had just that one like nostalgia thought. Like, bro, if people really understood where I started from, they will understand that this didn't come by sure happenstance. I must be your dealer. What? If you want, yeah, yeah. Jay Z Thug Motivation 101. I just gotta hustle, man. You gotta hustle until no, you never have to introduce yourself. Franco, the girls love the chocolate. I love you for it. Thank you. I love you for it, bro. Yeah, I think the problem with life right now, and if I can start something motivational, is people who say I should but don't. It's the greatest waste of time ever. Like I should do this, but I don't do it. Right? Like when I weighed 500 pounds, I weighed 500 and like 4 pounds or whatever. I lost. I'm down to 408 right now. I said I should lose weight, and then my wife's like, "You do everything different. You could do detailing all in. You want to draw, you're all in." By the way, I'm a tremendous artist. You want to do colognes, you're all in. You want to do this, you're all in. But she says when it comes to your health, you don't want to go all in. And kind of stuck with me. You want to be phenomenal, but you don't. You're always forgotten, and you never want to do the process of being great. You want to be a beast, but you don't want to do what beasts do. So it's the thought of not starting that's kind of detrimental. It's not that you should or you want to. It's that I need to and just get started, even if you have nothing. Programs to optimize. What are you using for your structure? What are you using? Congrats, man. I'm gonna get to my football weight of 350 and I'm done. But it's the starting process, right? It's like you want to be a detailer, start. You want to learn to draw, start. You want to be the best husband, love more. It's the process of starting. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's facts. Pick your heart and go with it. You know what they say? They say that every beautiful destination has bumpy roads. Dang, man, that's awesome, bro. See, I can't wait. What up, your name here driving? Hey, sup, Franco? Love you, dude. Um, and on what website structure are you using? Are you using WordPress? What are you using for your website? Like, what's driving your website? You can, yeah, absolutely. Claude might be a better fit, but if you have WordPress, you could download. Yeah, shoot. Hold on, let me check. I forgot what it's called. But WordPress has plugins you can download that have its own built-in SPS. I said yup. Yup is for freaking React. Let me check. WordPress plugin. Yeah, so you're gonna go with Yoast or you're gonna go with Outrank, and then you'll use those, and it has the SEO in that would rank your site and help you do that. What insurance do you have to get for income business? I have for my detail business, the insurance I use Allstate. I use Garage. I have Garage Keepers, but I also have um, liability up to $2 million. I have Garage Keepers up to $350,000, and I use that for my whole business. Corsair is I thought Corsair was an IDE. Doesn't Repellent use it to build software? Brandon. Yeah, it's an IDE. Back in the day, I was using Neo Vim, and I had an IDE with some AI that was absolutely nuts. I don't have an insurance umbrella policy. I keep my insurance for my house and my business separate. Clark, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm in a business selling chemicals, but for your business, find something that works for you. So what I would do as a starting point is, what are you using for your car? So what are you using for the wheels, tires? What are you using for interior? What are you using for soap? What are you using for glass cleaner? Write down the cost per that. Take the cost unit, break it down, cost per use, like how many ounces you assume you're gonna use, and then figure out your cost per vehicle. And then dictate, can I do more, or is it helping me finish the job faster? If so, that's your kit. If not, then find something that makes you finish your job faster, that your cost per use stays about the same, and that it brings you to closing the loop faster, meaning that you're willing to use it, get the job done. It cost me $27, but I made $400. But you know what I'm saying? That's how you have to start thinking. Like, it's not that you have a lot of products; it's that you have products, but you don't know how or what it does for you. Oh, what happened? I didn't check anything. Yeah, effective products. You want stuff that hit hard. Oh, he did ask me a question on Facebook. Yeah, yeah, I could. I'm gonna ask the chemist. I don't know that off the top of my head. I apologize. Uh, uh, yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Sorry, I started reading this chat. This chat's out of control. All right, all I need is Dawn dish soap. Yeah, no, don't do that. A good APC can replace a lot of your products. Agreed. Back in the day, I had an APC. I had a rinseless wash. I had a tire cleaner if I didn't my APC couldn't hit hard. I had some iron remover for a decon, and then that was, you saw what I had. You saw the photo of what I had. Soft wash is nuts. I'm gonna cook ham. Isabel's gonna cook mac and cheese. What's one cologne I need to own? What's your budget, Mark? I need a budget. No, I didn't do glycerin. I didn't do glycerin at all. Not one. He's wild, dude. Glycerin. Mark, what's your budget, bro? I got you. What makes cologne last longer than others? ECD, ED. It's the oil mixture. So anything EDP, extrait, or parfum will last a lot longer, but it's also the ingredients. Freshies, no matter what. If you have a fresh cologne, meaning that it's like aromatic, ozonic, and you just feel that fresh, energizing vibe, that's never going to last longer than a cologne that has vanilla, amber, ambroxan in it, because those are different chemistries, and those chemistries are heavy, thicker. But oils content usually is what make it last a long time. Less than 200. I didn't. Yeah, dude. I am. It's bad. It's bad. All right, Mark. What are you? What are you into now? Cause I got one. I got one. Hold. Look, guys. This is a terrible. Okay, I got problems. I got this shelf. We're gonna take a walk. Yeah. I got 3 shelves. Okay, this is just, it doesn't fit. Mark, 200. I would get this. I would get Prada Paradigm, Mark. It's $160. So I have all these. I have name brands. I buy the real deal. I have like, these were gifts. That was a gift. I have name brand stuff, and I have like Herb Pura. That's wild. That one's nuts. Then I have this one's crazy. And then I have everything. Michael Malone. Pan got me this for a present. I have everything. My daughter got me this. Yeah, if you're wearing Mark Block Explorer and you like that kind of vibe, pick this up. All right, pick that up. Thank me later. Pick it up. Thank me later. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up. Thank me later. And then I have this spillover. I have a problem, guys. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a problem. Prada Paradigm. Get that. Thank me later. What's the red leather one? No, that one is called Dumont Red Per Home. It's nuts. No, I buy, dude. I'm telling you right now, like what a lot of people don't understand. This is what I'm gonna put you on game for a second, chat. This cologne costs $400, not to flex, because I think flexing on the internet is retarded. I mean, stupid. Retarded is a bad word. Dumb. This is stupid. Stupid, right? This cologne costs $30, lasts longer, smells better. So I don't do this. Oh, it's a dupe. It's not a dupe. If it smells good, I buy it. No, you just can't get everything. You have to space it out. Like I got one in the mail today. Let me show you. This one. There's this brand called Gishon Imperial Valley. You see that? You know, have you heard of Gishon Imperial Valley? So it's a brand out of Saudi Arabia. And this one, check this out, guys. This is nuts. This one is probably this best smelling oud wood one. Look at this. Did you see that? Oh, Lord. Creed smells insane. Creed, this one smells. Creed Absolute, Creed Aventus smell insane, but there's two dupes that are close. So if you can't afford the money, because remember those are gifts. I would buy Club de Nuit Intense Man, and then I would buy Afnan Supremacy Collection. $50, you smell like it. Lasts longer too. Oh, stout. That cologne is stout. Stout. Creed, you must be talking to Drago. No, I got Drago a gift. I'm waiting for him to make a video. No. Conway's a real man. Yeah, but I guess I'm looking at the website now, and we do have garage therapy. I was waiting for the email list, which is frustrating. So I lied to you all, and I apologize. But they're coming in stages. You have to understand that, right? So we have wheel shampoo in 5 liters right now. I'm going to walk you through this so we're on the same page, because I'm going to make an email soon. Can you guys see this? So we have wheel shampoo in 5 liter. We have Decon in 5 liter. We have, I think this is in 5 liters. So quick detailer is not 5 liters. We have rinseless. Where's the rinseless at? We have this in 5 liters. That's in. Citrus should be here. I need to ask him where the hell my citrus is at. Car shampoo we have in 5 liters. He can't buy this in 5 liters. I got this in 5 liters. Nope, that's next order. So that should be on its way. And where's Sigma at? Did I pass Sigma? Where's Sigma? I think I passed Sigma. 2 detailer, 2. Right here. This is coming in 5 liters. So just so everyone knows, we got like 5-6 products in 5 liters. We're waiting for something here that's coming. I mean, this one for snow, we have that 300 pieces coming and the 5 liter. But note, I think Maz already announced it in his other live. They're coming out a banger, and then we got Zeta coming. So just so everyone's aware. Mark Blanc Explorer is also good. Yes, it's Creed. It's got a Creed type of vibe to it, but it's a little sweeter in the open notes, and then the dry down's kind of different. Best cologne, luminous mint, trust. Eddie's memories like scent is like Raymond counting cars. Detail coat should dump the gallons and do 5 liter jugs. I would have to see what that costs. I wear Ozano's Most Wanted cologne. It's real good. I use that. I actually have it right here. I use that for date night scents. It's a banger. Vanilla dry down is real good. Apart from using spray polish, what are some techniques to avoid flinging? You want to do a couple things. Is when you put the dabs on your pad, you want to put it on a flat panel, and then you want to spin on low and then work it out to higher speed. The problem is people go on speed 6 and it splatters. Don't put it too far on the edge of the pad, especially if it's a DA, because you're doing this where it's going in like an ovulation, and that's going to cause slinging. Just didn't get everyone went. No, cologne's a me thing. It's like I love cologne. Dude, this smells nuts. Look, this is $40. This is nuts. This right here, guys, save your money, get that, okay? It's a little wood, a little freshy. If you don't like oud, don't buy it. Flat pad makes sense, but it's close to the center. No, not close to the center. So imagine this is a circle, right? If you put compound on this, and then you put one right here, and you put speed 6, and you do this, what's gonna happen? This is gonna fling out. So just start speed 1. Doesn't matter where you put on the pad. Speed 1 it starts to slow. Speed 6, you're jerking it. So you just got to be careful because you're doing an uninterrupted spin. Step break. Corey, you're wild, bro. Yep. All right. Remember, at the end of this giveaway, hashtag broke, I'm going to be giving away a couple things. A Garage Share P wheel coating and a Garage Share Yum coating. Put Sempre on. Wild. Any other questions for me? I don't mind answering. Thank you guys for coming on and hanging out. Hey, William. Hi. Creed, you must be talking to Drago. Yeah, Drago's all in. Veritas here. The scent of the new APC. I forget. I think it was like cherry, vanilla. It's wild. It's absolutely nuts. The new scent. It's gonna be smelling good. Picked up a gallon of Infinity One tips. Been using pan spray sealant. Yeah. So you know how you, Travis? You know how you use pan spray sealant? You spray it on a panel and you wipe. Infinity has a lot of reactivity. These are just coin words. So it has a resin in there that was meant to cure dry fast, because we want to kind of like a coating vibe. So do not spray it directly on the panel unless it's very moist where you're at. That's a weird word, but as long as if you have a lot of humidity, you're good, because it's wet in the air. If it's not, you just want to spray it on a towel, wipe on. Or if the car is wet, this is how it was made. You spray one spray on the actual panel with the wet panel, and then you dry. You're good to go. Oh, it's legit. Everything that the chocolate pecan one was nuts. What's a klotz? Anything vanilla, you got my attention. Oh, vanilla? Did you say vanilla? Dog, let's get on it. Let me bring you in, son. Let me bring you in. I got you right here. Let me grab it. He asked if I have anything vanilla. I'm gonna bring it in. You ready? I'm gonna give you many options on the scale of monies, because I think your budget's different than most people's. Budget's different than most. I got you, fam. I'm just gathering. Okay, I'm just gathering. Hold. Vanilla? Yeah, dude. I'm about to put you onto a vanilla masterpiece. All right, you ready? Eddie, how's your cigar supply? Any favorites that you have? I love the ones that John got me. Victor, and I've been using Omelex. Those are amazing. I love Omelex and Brick House's Everyday Smoke. All right, here's what we got. Lock in. Vanilla scents. If you want niche, meaning you got money to burn, MFK's Grand Swore. If you want niche, this one is a vanilla masterpiece. It starts with amber. The dry down is like a gourmand vanilla, and it's like a roller coaster, and then it lasts a good bit. It's nuts. The projection, probably 3 or 4 feet, becomes a skin scent after 5 hours. Banger of a scent. If you want designer, if you want something designer, that's absolute vanilla too. It's this one. Those are the most wanted. And then Armani, Stronger Than You Intensely. It's in the other room. Those two. If you want something in the $25, 30 range, right? 30 range. You want Karma Kanwa from Latafa. This, bro, it is cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg, tonka sweetness that makes you want to cuddle. It brings you in like you want to cuddle. But then if you want to act like a grown man, and you're like, I want to smell different. You don't want to smell like everybody else. Latafa just created this one, but it's the same dude that makes. He was the same perfumer that made a lot of other expensive colognes. This is called Taraka. This is Latafa Taraka Intense. This one starts off a little woody, spicy, then turns into a vanilla bomb. Banger of a scent. Banger. I don't use iron remover for tires unless I have to. I use acid. I use acid. Eddie, how's your cigar supply? Oh yeah, I answered that. Is APC citrus based? It's just an APC all-purpose cleaner. It makes it different because we're using green surfactants in it, so it's like safe. It's a safe APC. How is an APC different from a BDE? BDE is the limonene citrus. How alkaline degreaser? That word degreaser is important because degreasers were meant to degrease. APCs are all-purpose, so you can't use the limonene for the inside. Sometimes too much could ruin cars. Yeah, I will save your money, bro. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Start here. Most wanted, intense, and Karwa. And then if you want something a little grown up, like you want to go on a date night, you want to take him, her, they out, and you want to smell different, and you were like, it's like a night, and you want to stand out, this one. Teriyaki Intense from Latafa. I actually got AJ out of Texas. He is a detailer that is actually like a professional bodybuilder. He's actually helping me lose the rest of my weight. And then when I played football in college and I used to do strongman lifting, I used to watch Brian Shaw, and there was another guy I used to watch, Scott Mandela. He was the first one to bench 1,000 pounds. $70 if it's 70 inches, my garage door, but my humidity is about 30 to 40%. Yeah, you're still good. You're still good to bang that out for the coating, Walter. Oh, really? That sounds expensive. What kind of scent is it? Aqua di Gio Parfum is nice. It's nuts. Azara the Most Wanted perfume is good too. Azaro the Most Wanted is probably the most talked about fragrance right now because of how versatile it is for date nights and nights. Aqua di Gio, everyday scent. Signature. What's Jocko? How we doing? Best freaking show ever. What's up, bro? Thanks. Appreciate the love. We need a video on how you set up. What are we setting up? I would love to learn more. Yeah, I could do that video. I've been watching Scott Herman for over 10 years. He has good information if you ever... I used to... there's the guy, I don't know what his name is, but he used to do powerlifting, and I've watched him ever since college. I wanted to be like a strongman, and he would bench 1,000 pounds, and then when bodybuilding took over, like bodybuilding.com, and this guy, they talked about the 555 workout. I used to squat 3 times a week, and I used to deadlift twice, and then bench and overhead press. Now I just want to lose weight. I don't want to get strong anymore. I'm too old for that. My knees hurt. BDE or I would do BDE for engine bays. I would dilute it though, bro. I would cut it like 5 to 1. Jocko, he's a former SEAL. Is he like David Goggins? Because that guy's a savage. David Goggins is a monster. Yeah, I could do that. I could do a series. Do you want like a live, or do you want like to do a YouTube, or what do you want? Because I work from home, everything. Is Jocko like Goggins? Because I think Goggins is wild. I think David Goggins is actually nuts. Hey, yeah, show your journey. Throw it on. We are detailing. Yeah, we are detailing. We're coming out with a lot of stuff. Do you like your UFC or just boxing? I like boxing, bro. I grew up watching. Me and my dad used to watch all of Mike Tyson's fights, and then we used to watch Mayorga, and we used to watch Cintron and Tito Trinidad, and we used to watch like Hopkins. Like boxing was my jam. MMA came after. Hey Chelsea, how are you? Yeah, Lightning is coming back in stock. They're actually finishing the coating, and then Lightning is already done and packed, and it should be heading to the warehouse. I have to go hit the grocery store. Take care, man. Be safe. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you do broke after the chat. Come back and put it in. Shook Shane Mosley. What a banger. Um, if there's a lot of salt, I would use it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Acid comes with some degrading properties, no matter how good your coating is. Dote Light Blue is a banger of a scent. What about Calypso? Who's that? What was your most memorable memory moment with your business? My most memorable of 2025 for my business was when Jamie and I started filming together like 6 times a year. Like you see Jamie online, he is the same in person. Sometimes he's a douche, but uh, just working through problems with him, working through how we're going to do this, how do we stay different. That's been my most memorable. Having Eric just walk us through, because he's like my mentor too, right? He's very smart when it comes to business. And then having conversations with Wiley, like those things, having those things when you work and be able just to talk and hang out, those were my most memorable. And then SEMA would be the last. I stopped watching boxing because I got too busy. I work all the time, bro. Burning paint. I love burning paint, bro. Burning paint's my hobby, my pastime. Burning paint's one of those things that I just thrive for. No, it won't strip the ceramic. Yeah, I love Jamie. I should do a cologne giveaway, but then we have ladies in the chat. So maybe I could give a unisex stuff away. That'd be cool. Yeah, wrestling was one of those things I used to watch too growing up. De La Hoya, yeah, that guy's a chump. I like De La Hoya. I just think I don't know, man. He got robbed. He got robbed a couple times. Can I use it on my wheels? Yes, you can. You can use Infinity on your wheels. I might burn some paint tomorrow. In your honor, do not burn paint unless you have insurance, because it's expensive. Butterbean was a one-hitter quitter, bro. He used to knock people's. He used to put people to sleep. That his ancestors would come visit him at night. That guy would hit hard. My most memorable was the look at your face when I dropped the baby goat. Greg has seen me in my element, and he could tell you that I'm the same way. Uh, Broke will smell good. I used he dropped. We just got the baby goat in. This was like the last final sample before like we got the whole thing. And he goes in, he drops it on the floor. I was like, what? Monty, tell him what's up. Butterbean, dude, he'll knock you out. That guy used to hit hard. That guy used to hit. When Butterbean hit you, bro, he put you to sleep. Which quarter of 2026 should be expecting the biggest surprise? That's a good question. So, quarter one is January, February, March. Saturday. This Saturday. Well, Garage Therapy and this Saturday. I'm going to make the email now. This Saturday is going to be a big surprise. And then quarter one, we're going to have some things. Yeah, I'm not going to MT this year. I got a lot of stuff going on. We're doing the American tour this year. Yep. Lives are kind of dope, bro. I'd rather do a live than make a video. Is that weird? I'd rather make a live than shoot a video. No, this Saturday is not the WMD. I wish. Giorgio Armani Acqua di Giora is the best smelling cologne. It didn't. Yeah, it didn't spell it. No, it don't matter if you spell it right. Yeah, it's Giorgio Armani. When I forgot his name. The guy who created, he created Louis Vuitton's imagination. Let me tell you, the perfumer. He also created Giorgio Armani, the perfumer did. Let me get his name for you. His name is Jacques Cavalli. He made a couple. I think he helped make the first Jacques Claver. He is like the perfumer for Louis Vuitton. He's a master perfumer. He also helped design parts of Giorgio Armani's the first cologne. It's not in stock. I don't know if they didn't check it in. I'm confused. I don't know what's happening here, so I need to call them and find out because I didn't know this was hitting the store today. I was told by the person it was gonna get sent after clearing, and I guess they cleared it. So WTF, bro? You and I are in the same boat right now. I need to make an email. I need to drop this right. We gotta do a launch about it. Yeah, this one dupe that I don't buy is Giorgio Armani, out of respect, because he was the one that when Cool Water, Davidoff, and then when you had CK1, and then look, dude, if you know about colognes, like this is TRC. Oh gosh, this is yeah, we're caught up. So it took a while. We're working on that. Next year we shouldn't have that problem. Who knows this? This was every guy growing up smelled like this who was a player. You see this? A jupe. All right, so there's a couple colognes that I would never buy a dupe from. Giorgio Armani's one of them, and then what's the other one? That is just still Arzaro Chrome still hits. Jupe's nuts. If you like, yeah, I got Versace. I got all the Versaces. I got Eros, I got Flame, I got Nahum, I got Dylan Blue. Dude, Jupe hits. Jupe still hits. Jupe is one of those that never goes away. Oh, Ethan, what's up, brother? Versace right now, which one's how much? Versace? Thank you for our great content, your passion. Can't wait for Nemesis V2. It should be coming. And V1 because it's amazing. I appreciate you, Chris, man. Thank you so much. Polo Blue's good. Versace is one of those that never go bad. I'm going to tell you, look, if you were to get any perfume right now and you're like thinking to yourself, how do I get started? There's three colognes I'm going to mention, right? Versace's always going to be in the question. Versace and Armani because they're easy wears, right? Versace Eros for everyday wear, Versace Flame for the date night, for the elegant days, right? Those are the two I'll tell people rock out. If you want to get into colognes, pick those two up. Hey, what's up, bro? Ethan, I hope you pass your exam. Do you have any Ed Hardy colognes? I used to. Ed Hardy. I think I have, I forgot. Check. No, you mean Love and Luck? No, I don't got none stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not rolling with that. That Nemesis is a banger. It's not that big of a banger. Part 1 was a flop. Part 1 was a flop. Do you ever have candies? I don't remember. Which one? The Giorgio Armani has a frosted bottle, yeah. Eddie, what do you think about Versace Yellow Energy? Your Versace Yellow Energy is Eros Parfum with more oils and more livelier citrus. It's a banger. V1s was bad, but V2 definitely is a whole new level. Yeah, V2 is nuts. Honest Car Care going live in 30. And then we're ending this. V1 was a flop in my opinion. It was not what I wanted. And I was very hard on myself. If it wasn't for Christy and Jeff Franklin, Loki wouldn't be alive. If it wasn't for both of them. Just so everyone's aware. V2 is out of this world. Summary. Summary of what? Y'all doing low. You can't improve on Loki. Loki's too nuts. Like, what are you going to do to Loki? Like, improving on Loki is ridiculous. What are you going to do to Loki? It's too good. Too good. Chris, what's up? Do you have any Tommy Bahamas? I used to have Tommy Bahamas on. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. I'm still using Nemesis V1 here. Yeah. No. You guys should have Nemesis V2. I think you already did it. There's no other V2s coming, guys. Yeah, but when you had the, you didn't see what I saw, bro. When I did my thing, and yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my one failure, is saying too much. What do you mean it was a flop? I have to get. It's not. Look, guys. When I say it's a flop, the product itself is nuts, right? Nemesis V1 did something that wasn't done for it. It had slickness, like a lot of slickness, and it cleaned like a monster, but it was missing, right? It was like a circle miss. Nemesis V1 for me would have been the perfect storm if it didn't foam, because my batch didn't foam and it had everything. The product itself is beautiful. I would say Nemesis V1 was the culmination of a year making it. Nemesis V2 is what did I learn between when we made it to now, and what can we do better. Loki was the inspiration to V2, but Loki was inspired by V1 of Nemesis. You're like, that's a tongue twister. Loki came out of hate for that, but then Loki surfactants is what we use in Nemesis V2. That's why it's a perfect storm. Now, it doesn't suck. It's a great product. I just wanted more. Does that make sense? I gotta be the hardest on myself. If I'm not hard on myself and I love everything, I'd be like one of those dudes who kids look like a cheetah or like half dog, half man, and say, "Look at my baby, isn't he beautiful?" I never want to be that guy. Nemesis V2 does not foam, but we're using the same surfactants from Loki and V1. Go to Guilty is a banger. I have it. Absolute banger. EDP, only the EDT, hate it. Gucci Guilty, Parfum, nuts. Like my products, like I never want to be like my products are the best. I don't want to glaze you guys. I would tell you others are better. Like holy crap, bro. When I tried Snow Foam V2 or Yum Citrus or Yum Detailer or Decon, I was like, and when I tried Kataba, you guys thought I was being like the hype beast. Everyone now knows. The street knows. The street knows. They're nuts. Eddie, just take out my microfiber out of the wash. Yeah, thanks, bro. Bifrost better not cost a lot. I don't know, like $30, $40. Bro, you do a great job of not putting other brands down. No, I don't want to put it. The other brands, dude, without the other brands, you couldn't get your brand to where it has to be. Like you could never be a perfect business because perfection doesn't exist. If perfection truly existed, people will stop chasing it. You can't chase something that's not real. What is perfect? What is perfect, and then who sets the bar for perfection? There's only one man that was perfect. It's not me. Quiver stubby guns being made. Classy Glassy it's being sent. Like I could show you. Can I show you this? I'm glad we're on my computer, dude. The garage was like, the garage is a vibe, bro. It's a vibe, but hold on. By the way, I love my chemists, and I love Sarah. Sarah Elizabeth, you're amazing. Okay, I love you. All right. You see that? That box, that applicator was too big, so she's actually making it fit. Korea messed up on the dimensions. We're getting it fixed on the next one, but this is the new box. That's what it looks like. So yes, it's done. It's being done. Yum is on the water. Yeah, Parfum de Marley's nuts. Do you like Azara Most Wanted Intense? I like Intense better than the regular. When is Yum inside? I think I answered that. Can Comfortable Signature Wax or Gloss Push be applied over pan spray? Yes, it can. I got a question. Do I need to do any maintenance on MTM Quick Connects? I'm losing water in mine and don't know why. Yeah, you have to change out the O-rings, bro, because they fail. Yeah, it should be perfect state brush should be. It's on Thor right now, but it's sold out, bro. It's sold out all over. Dodger blue. Yeah, the labels were supposed to be blue, but they messed up. So Classy Glassy label and the box blue. Wool coating's red. Thick is going to be the brown. The label is correct this time. I love you, Alex. The label is correct. What's a polish that cuts and finishes? And what pan cut and finish? Okay, I'll give you a few, Steven. So cut and finish, you have Endgame, Rehab, A500 pans, DIYs. DIYs compound is nuts. They're all great. 3D1. I mean, there's a whole bunch. If you want to spray one, Pans does a great cut and finish. It has a little more bite than DIY, in my opinion. What camera stand do you use for streaming? I have this cheap one that I got on. I'll just show you. Hold on. I got this cheap one. It's called Toady, but it could be up and down, lifts up, and I could lock in. Eddie, you still use Jimmy Choo? Yes, I do. Jimmy Choo Hero Gold is nuts. Urban Hero Gold is bananas. How much longer till we have Ivan versus Andreas debate? I don't know if they're ever going to do a debate. Pour one out for Classic Glossy. Oh, can't stay but wanted. Hey, Deb, what's up, Deb? Ron, how's it going, sir? Oh man, that'd be wild. Can you imagine them both arguing? That'd be insane. That would be. I don't even know what to say if they both went at it. I think what is you have educated and then you have they're both educated. I don't know how to say this. Andres is very educated. Like he went to school. Like his brain is on a different level. But Ivan's also at a different level education experience. It'll be a good. Jimmy Choo Urban Gold is an everyday freshie. It has bergamot, it has wood, it has a little citrus behind it, citron, and then the middle notes like floral. It's a dream for Thor to have its own warehouse one day, so y'all can control the packing. The thing about packing is, and this is being realistic, right? Warehouse, a lot of people say we don't have a lot of space in the warehouse, but we have about $4 million of inventory in the warehouse. And the space to house $4 million at the warehouse could make and break a business. Does that make sense to you? I think right now the partnership is with the warehouse is to grow together because I think they could be amazing at this. It's just learning, right? This is our second full Black Friday. Now they know what to expect. That's what I'm saying. They're doing good. They just got to get better. Eddie, what's the cure time on your coatings? 1 hour until you get wet. 7 days. Don't use harsh water. I have a question. Is Urban Gold a summer fragrance? I think I answered that. Have you ever tried Jimbo's Perfect? No, I have not. I have used Tim's one System 1 polish, the one he was going to work with at the beginning. His System 1 polish is amazing. I have never used Jimbo. I used Jimbo's soap. It was pretty good. But I've never used any of the other Jimbo stuff. I have used Hard to Show when it was Hard to Show. I don't remember. Did he like it? I have to watch his stuff. Have you heard of Yum Serum 6 being a bit grabby on the first wash, not as slick? Nope, never have. Mine's slick. What can I use for water spots on a windshield, and how do I apply it? Um, you can use Veritas. You can use Energo from Lava Cosmetica. You can use water spot remover from any brand we have. You have Yum. You have not Yum. We have Luminous. You have GT. You have anything on a store. What you want to do is wash the car first, of course. At the step after the contact wash and rinse, if you're going to use soap, if not rinseless, you will take the water spot inside of a towel. You put it on, rub it on, spray it, leave it for 60 seconds, and then you'll have to neutralize it. If that doesn't work, you have to cut the glass. What can I use for water? Soap through the everyone in the street knows. Oh, when using detail code coating, pretty much don't wash it for a week. Yeah, you can wash it. No, you can't. I lied. It could get wet right away. You just don't want to wash any coating for a little bit. Yeah, it does. It does. Uh, I would have to. For me, you have to understand, Joseph, from my perspective, when you have like Kataba or Vanguard or K-Wax or luminous spray sealants that are different, they're playing by different games. They're to me, I have yet to be wowed by anything else because they are different. Not because I sell it. I don't sell K-Wax or Vanguard. It's because they're just different. They're the level of hydrophobicity from their products I've never seen in my life. Jimmy Choo Intense for the win, brother. We're just wondering if there's any ETA on Clean Toe Tire QD. I'd have a whole order in for Clean Toe. So remember, guys, we're shipping from Poland. So 40 days, then 50 days, 60 total, depending on when it gets here. What did we win? Hashtag broke in comments to win something. Yeah, like, man, I use the first time I seen Kataba live in my garage, I was blown away. Period. I have never seen water beating like that from a spray sealant in my life. Like it's dancing, like it's literally on the surface untouchable. And then when you use aqua for the first time, I was blown away. Pan spray coating, like there's so much stuff out there now that's just crazy. Like, have you ever seen wax like you saw on the last live? You guys remember the last live we did? Did you see wax? Hey, Chelsea, I owe you an email back. I didn't forget. I always email at night, so I apologize. I didn't get back to you. Did you see the wax? Like, ceramic, to see hydrophobics from a wax like that is bananas to me. Like, right away. There was no wait time. I applied it, got it wet. Yeah, let me talk to our importer and see what's up about that sponge. Yeah, they don't believe in. You know what's crazy about them? They don't try to mask it because they know it's a chemical. Yeah, Saturday, Flint. What did I say? Saturday? What's happening Saturday? Saturday at midnight, guys. No, Chelsea, you're a priority. So I apologize that I haven't gotten back to you. It's not that I'm not ignoring you. I always email you back, and I sometimes I email you like 2 or 3 days after. It's not by design. It's by like I'll be in bed and I'm like, oh, I gotta email her back, and I put like a star next to it. So I apologize. I'm going all out with these waxes this year. Yeah, Franco, they're nuts. These waxes are insane. Yeah, man, I'm to the point in my life where I just want to do lives and not do videos. You think that's stupid? I don't know. I'm gonna do this rinseless wash video 2019 because that 2019 how I used to wash cars as well. So I didn't say hi to anyone cooking and listening. They are 525. I'm going all out. Yeah, dude. The new waxes are crazy. Well, Detail Co have a wax. Well, we have a collaboration with Yum on their wax. Like a collaboration with the Yum wax it was what we have right now. But we don't have our own. I mean, it's gonna be hard. How do you make a wax when everyone's like doing it like already killer? Thanks, Todd. Thanks, Ulysses. Yeah, to me it's like, man, I'd rather just get on a live, wash a car together, laugh. Like you guys remember that dumpster detail we did together? That's the first time I truly enjoyed a live because you saw me struggle. It's funny that Kataba and Labo change a special scent for premiums. Yeah, because they didn't like the fruity scents. Yeah, you're right. You're right, John. You're right. Am I back? What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. Do lives do better for the creator since you get more watched? I don't know. I have no idea. I started doing lives out of nowhere. I don't even know where I started. I think I started like what 6 months ago. I think we did a motorcycle together, but then I was like, bro, lives to me, you can ask me any question I can answer. You don't have to spend time editing on lives. That's true. So true. Make it feel real. You're right. There is more interactions. My older customers ask for wax. Lives get a great vibe. Lives are a great vibe. No, it was what was the one that it was such a dumb look. Let me show you a picture. Because guys, I still have Tourette's by it. All right, look. Look, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. If you missed this, look. If you missed that, Jamie's gonna be pissed that I showed you. What's that say? What's that say? All right, that's almost. Hey, he's gonna be pissed I showed you that. But I live by my own rules, guys. He's gonna be so mad. He's like, you always leaking stuff. I'm like, bro, let me live, dude. Let me live, right? Let me show you this. No, that wasn't the Ford Focus. Hold on. Hold on. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bull crap pay, it's a dang shame. All right. Nah, you guys remember this. The streets remember this because I gagged. All right, you ready? I don't know. ADS Opix is dope. I use Canco too. They're both good. Look at this, guys. You guys remember this tragedy? I died inside, bro. When I did this, I almost gave up on detailing, but it had to get done. Thanks, Chelsea. I appreciate you. Chelsea, if I did it live, I'll be by myself. No, you just got to do it and let people come. Man, y'all don't be ratting out Eddie. Lives are fire. I believe it feels more genuine, especially when you miss a spot because we put social detailers on a pedestal. I miss spots all the time, dude. I'm trash. I'm a dumpster, all right? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a dumpster fire. You guys remember that? If you haven't seen that video, we did a live together where we did the majority of the cleaning, but this is what it looked like. That's what it looked like. That is what it looked like. I have never experienced anything like that. Oh, I did. We detailed that live already. We were live. You could go back and watch live. We had like 75 people on. We detailed that live. It took 6 hours. I think I was live for what, 3 hours? Do you guys remember that? Nope, not doing those kind of disasters. Yeah, okay. No, it's down payment would have been 10%. Leaning against their home. No, he paid me. He paid me for sure. Oh, I remember that live. Yeah, that's the lifetime to Carlos. Yeah, Carlos helped me out. I had people helping me. We had a rinseless wash because the cleaners weren't hitting the paint, so I had to take the crust off, then hit it with the cleaner. Yeah, that live was long. So I had like 20,000 views on that live. Tomorrow's sale. I don't know yet. I don't know yet what tomorrow's sale is. What's your favorite final wipe down towel? For what? Is it like for sealants or are you talking about for ceramic coatings? David trying to get more leaks. What else we got? Well, Garage Therapy just landed and I was supposed to launch that properly. So for some reason they added to the site, didn't get an email. So Garage Therapy 5 liters are live. I'm gonna make an email today. I'll send it out in the morning. And then we'll get on the live and do something about it. So you can find that out now. Ed, what's good, dude? Detail spray. Yeah, I use twist loop. I use it's called the Mr. Twister 600 GSM twist loop with suede borders. I use that, or I'll use the final level towel. What's up, Bobby? How's it going? Bobby's thumbnail game, guys. I gotta tell you this, Bobby's thumbnail game is pure insanity. I try not to boost his head up because he's already got a big head, but his thumbnail game is absolutely nuts. Check this out. First of all, he gave me my hair back. You see this? You see that? He gave me my hairline back, guys. That's how I used to look. You guys know that? That is how I used to look, and I'm going to show you proof. You see this? You see this? He gave me my line back. That's fresh. That brought back memories. I was half sad when I saw that, but I was like, dang, he captured me a long time ago. Thumbnail is nasty, right? So let me show you Eddie with hair, because I think the chat forgets that guy gave me a full head of hair, and he probably took it away because he thought I was too cocky with it, because I loved it. Love my hair, bro. All right. You guys ready for this? You guys ain't ready for this. That's when I play football. See my hair? You see that? Look at that. All right. You're like, you don't believe that's you. Okay. All right, gotcha. You see that? Do you see that line, bro? That was crispy, bro. You see that? Crisp. This is actually my real brother. Black. It's my real brother. Bro, look at that hair, dude. Look at that hair. That's wild. You see that? That's my cousin. That's my brother. I don't know, bro. I don't have any hair. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. And then this is where I met. This is where I was like, I need Jesus. I don't know what am I doing in my life here, but something's wrong. Okay, I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong with me? I was like, Lord, I need you. And then this is where I met Bev. This is where I used to lift weights. I used to be big. And then this is where I met Bev. And that was it. That was Bev and I. That was it. That was it. That was Bev and I. See, look. What happened? Someone tell me what happened. Yeah. Yes, sir. No, I was kidding, Bobby. It was a joke. Crazy. Yep. We are coming out with some stuff. I mean, the biggest thing we want to do for Detoco is get the app running, because we're coming out with a new design for it, and then we're gonna run a lot of stuff on it, and we're coming out with PPF lessons. So with PPF, we want to offer it in Thor. So expect that to happen. 6 minutes to Chrissy live. Yeah, thanks. This is my honey. Look, this right here, dude. Look at this. It's like, what's up, mamas? I saw her. I was like, hey, girl. I said, hey, girl, what your name is? And she was like, what? What are you doing? I go, what's up, mamas? We're young. I was like, what's up, mamas? Yeah. I think everyone would have patience PPF if you could do it in the comfort of your home and fail, restart, and then be able to call somebody. That was 2007. not 14, 2007. This right here, it shows 2014, but this was before I married her. So I got married to her 2007, 2008. So this was 2007. So I ended up going to a Christian college after I lost my scholarship. My friends were at a Christian college, so I went there. And I remember I had this like bag of Oreos, no joke. I had this bag of Oreos, and I saw her sitting at a booth, and I hear my name being called by his name, Joe and David. They're like my boys growing up. And he was like, "Hey, Eddie, come meet this girl." And I saw Bev sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my Lord!" I was like, "God must have spent a little more time on you." That's what I was thinking in my head. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Lord. So I say, "Hey, girl, you want some Oreos?" That's how it started. From that day forward, I told her like one time we're in like chapel. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna marry you." Then I went. She left Christian college, and I was still in college. She didn't come back, so I left. Took what I had was like a luggage. Had $50 in my pocket. I went to Montana. I had nowhere to live. I had nowhere to go. And her brother gave me like $500. I used that money. I should have got a plane ticket. I used that money, and I got her a ring. Asked her to marry me. Got a job the next day. Slept on the floor. Slept on someone else's floor. Then slept at her, who's now my brother-in-law's house. And then that's how I started. Built my life there with nothing. I got my license back because I got it suspended for having drugs in the car. And then, yeah. The rest is history, bro. All right, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. We got to go because Christy's going to start her podcast. I don't want to overshadow hers. What other questions you got for me? What cologne was you wearing when you met her? I was wearing Cool Water and then Very Sexy from, I had that bottle. It was like, I had the bottle for almost 11 years. It's called Very Sexy from Victoria's Secret. Is what I had on when I met her. And she smelled me. She was like, she's like, man, I smell man. I said, yeah, girl, you do. I said, yeah, you do. You smell man. Any other questions? 2 minutes. I want to say thank you, everyone. Before you leave, in the comments of this video, hashtag broke will get you into a giveaway for 2 ceramic coatings. One is going to be Garage Therapy Hades and then Yum coating. And then I'll spin the wheel again, run those, and then do it for the chat and send it to you. Thank you, everyone, for just hanging out. What's the best soap you recommend for what? Just got back in time for the end. But remember, hashtag at the end, broke in the comments. I'll run the giveaway tomorrow. Appreciate the love, the support, hanging out. Thank you so much. Head to Christy's podcast. She's going live. Look, do not leave this podcast and play with yourself. Head over to Christy's podcast on Thor and support our girl, please. She needs you today. Listen, everybody, she needs you today. I'm not saying that she needs you. She's going through a rough time. It's not my business to say it. Show her some love. Do not leave this mother effing chat without going over there. All right? Hashtag broke in the comments. Do not do it here. You won't be entered. After we end, go into the comments. They sent it to me. All right, everyone, go see Christy. I'm out. I love you. Make sure you support her, all right? All right? All right, I'm out. Bye.